Welcome to Week 6 of PantherCast. Your regular host, Dr. Eric Okeson, isn't here today, so you're back with me, head coach Mike Zweber, to run down the tough game that we had against Wayzata and look forward to our upcoming game against the Rosemount Irish. We're also joined here by a special guest, our defensive back coach, Todd Hamer. We'll bring Todd in right now. Todd, welcome to the show. We'd like to start out by interviewing Todd. And Todd, we had a tough game against Wayzata last night, came up short. Tell me a little bit how you thought the game went.
Going into it, we knew who Wayzata was. They've set their standard as the ideal right now in Minnesota high school football, and I think it's a good measuring stick for us. We've come a long way. Our kids are working really hard, but it's nice to see where we got to get to, and that's the important thing. They came in and they whipped us pretty good. Great learning experience. Tough kids we'll get through it and we'll be fine. Use it as a learning experience, and I like our chances later on.
So Wayzata got points on the board early, and they were able to slow our offense down. They went into halftime up 28-0, and I think the one thing that I can say is that our kids never quit, and they kept battling throughout the rest of the game. Now moving into this next week's game against Rosemount, what do you believe we need to do to make sure that the kids are on board and ready to go and getting a win, getting us ready for the playoffs?
Well, I think the important thing for us is it's a new week. We're moving on. We've learned our lessons from past Friday, just by breaking down some film and stuff. We got a talented offense like they always do. They run that little midline option, and have a very talented receiver in Zach Vra that can give us some problems. But I look for our kids to rebound and be real physical. We got tough kids here, and I expect us to have a nice week this week.
Good deal. So final score, the Wayzata game going back again, 35-7. Wayzata gets the victory, continues to move on. They're ranked number 1 in the state for a reason, and they'll probably continue to roll through the playoffs and should get some great matchups. But like Coach Hamer said, I think that we like our chances moving forward as well. We learned a lot from this game and continue to move forward with it. So let's take a look back at the top plays from the game against Wayzata. Play number 3, a turnover on punt team.
Here we see Nick Johnson, hustling downfield, stripping the ball, and then Sean Reinhardt jumping on it for us. Big play.
Play number 2, still on special teams, an onside kick to start the second half.
We notice they're playing a little back. Hayden Singer kicks the ball and actually recovers it.
And play number 1 is the block punt for a touchdown.
Chase Treyfeld here coming on in, blocking it, getting his first career touchdown.
So, Coach Hamer, we've already talked a little bit about Rosemount and how important that game is. As we get closer to the end of the season, I think it's important that we start looking forward towards playoff and how things set up that way for us as well. We've got a very competitive section. We're still sitting in pretty good shape with a 4-2 record right now. How do you see things playing out for section playoffs?
Well, right now we're sitting anywhere between a 1 seed and a 6 seed, depending how things go. We feel that we're in the top couple here if we get a couple wins here. Rosemount, App Valley to end. We got a couple short weeks coming. We got a game coming up on it's Thursday against Rosemount, and I like our chances as we move forward here.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, and we look forward to seeing everybody in the stands this Thursday night, like Coach Hamer said, against Rosemount during MEA week, and then again coming back the following week to wrap up the regular season against Apple Valley. Thanks for joining us on PantherCast, and we'll see you next week.